Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you want to see me get this look, then just keep watching. Here I'm starting out with a fresh face. I'm going in with my Benefits Professional Primer. I'm going to apply the primer to my face now, mainly focusing on my nose and around where I would crease in my smile lines because I smile a lot. I'm going in with my Hard Candy Sheer Glow Blushin' Babe Illuminizer. This is to illuminate my skin from underneath my foundation. It's a very subtle illuminizer which gives you a very soft glow. I found that putting on an illuminizer after I put on my primer that I get less greasier throughout the day. If I put the illuminizer before my primer, I find that I get really greasy throughout the day. Now I'm going in with my NYX Total Control Drop Foundation in Golden Honey. I just drip this all over my face. I love this foundation. The coverage is amazing. I accidentally dropped it on my shirt, so don't mind my face. I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Beauty Blender and I just blend this bad boy out. Now I'm going in with my NYX Total Control Drop Foundation in Mocha. I'm using this foundation to contour my face. I take it around the perimeter of my face very lightly. As you can see, it's not dropping. And I just blend it out. I find that taking the foundation to contour my face and mix it in with my, Golden Honey, it just makes it very more seamless. To blend out the Mocha, I'm going to use the back of my beauty blender. This is because I don't like to use the same side because I feel as though it mixes both of the foundations together. I want to blend out Mocha first before I go in and really blend out that fine line between Mocha and Gold Honey, which you'll see I will switch right after I'm done blending out Mocha with the back of the beauty blender. I will switch to the more pointy side of my beauty blender, which I have more of Golden Honey on, and then blend out that line. Now I'm going in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in medium. I'm going to take it on the lids of my eyes and underneath my eyes. I'm using it on the lids of my eyes to prime my eyes one time. It just makes everything more quicker because when I set my face, I will also set my eyelids as well. So everything is getting set, primed, everything all in one time. Also, I'm going to take it onto the bridge of my nose, highlighting the bridge of my nose. Now it's time to blend the concealer out. I am using the pointy side of my beauty blender to blend it out. Always make sure that your beauty blender is damp because it just helps with concealer, because concealer is such a thick consistency. It just really helps it blend it and spread it and move it and make it mix all together with the foundation, making everything just flawless and seamless. Now it's time to set and bake. I'm going in with my Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in Banana. I love using baking powders that has a tint. The banana has a yellow tint and it just complements my skin complexion so well. Going in with a translucent powder, I find that for me personally, I have a terrible flashback. No matter what translucent powder I use, it always gives me a terrible flashback, and that's because it doesn't have a tint to it. So using a baking powder that has a tint just helps, you know, reduce the chances of getting a major flashback. And I'm also going in heavy with this because not only am I baking, but the Morphe 35B palette has a lot of fallout, which you will see. So I have to put a lot so that when I am doing my eyes, which will be right after this, I don't have the eyeshadow mix in with my foundation. And here she is, my Morphe 35B palette. When I received this palette in the mail, I was just shooken. Shooken, guys, shooken. And you guys are gonna see these colors are gorgeous. Gorgeous and pigmented. So I'm going in with this light pale color and dusting off that Revolution luxury powder that I had on before, and also setting it with this light pale. By the way, I am using a Wet n Wild fluffy blend-in eyeshadow brush. Using that same brush, I'm going to go into this peachy orange, subtle orange color, and I am going to use that as my transitioning shade. I'm just going to blend that right above my crease, taking it all the way to the beginning of my eye. For you, that's all that I do. Now using my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, I'm going into this fuchsia color. It's a mix of like a purple pinkish kind of color. And I am going to take it into the same part that I took the peach color, which is right above my crease, working it to the beginning of my eye. Now taking a clean Wet n Wild fluffy eyeshadow brush and blending out the two colors. Going back to my Deluxe Crease Brush, I'm going into this hot pink color, and I'm focusing this mainly on the outer corner of my eyelid and inside of the crease of my eyelid. I then decided to pack it onto the entire of my eyelid, just to give my eye some depth. And then using the same blending brush, blend it out so we don't have any harsh lines. Everything is just seamless. Now taking my blend-in brush by Wet n Wild, and I am going to take a more orange tone eyeshadow and using it very closely to the arch of my eyebrow. I feel as though the peachy orange one wasn't too pigmented, so I just decided to go back in with a more orange tone. And now using Real Techniques base shadow brush, I'm going into this darker pink purple color. It's right underneath the hot pink, and I'm packing it in the outer corner of my eyelid and also working it into my crease. So this is really gonna give my eyes some definition. As you guys know, you want to work from your lighter tones into your darker tones, and that's what really gives it a smoky eye effect. Now using a very small e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, I'm going into this black color, and I'm going to take it into the outer corners of my eyelid and work it in, trying to blend it out as much as possible. Now you guys will see me work that black more onto the upper part of my eyelid. And of course, I'm going to go back to my Wet n Wild blendy brush, and I am going to blend that bad boy out. Now going back to this color that's under the hot pink, I'm going to pack that in the middle of my eyelid. And taking this dark purple, I'm also going to pack it onto the purple pink color that's under the hot pink. And just pack it all the way into the 75% of my lid, from the middle all the way to the inner corner. And get in my handy dandy blendy brush and do a little minor blending right now. So I decided to go in with a shimmer, and I decided to go with the fuchsia shimmer that's all the way at the top, and I used my finger to apply it to the corner of my eyelids. And after I finished packing that on, I decided to go back into a pink color just to add a little bit more shimmer, because it wasn't as sparkly as I thought it would be, and that pink just adds a nice shimmery gloss on top of the fuchsia shimmer. Now back to my face, I'm using the Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm going to buff out and blend out all of this setting powder that I have been baking for a while now, and just blend it out as much as possible. Now using my soft focus creamy bronze finishing powder to set the entire of my face, I'll be using the same Real Techniques buffing brush. Apply it and pack it on, and I'm setting everything. Everything is getting set with this powder. Now using my Real Techniques contour brush in my NYX contour palette using the shade Hollow, I am now setting where I put the foundation as my contour. I am setting that with Hollow, and I use it very lightly because Hollow is a very dark pigmented color, so you don't want to go too harsh with her. You just want to go really light and like blend as much as possible. And then taking Real Techniques sculpting brush and just blending her out a little bit more. It's clean and it doesn't have product, so it helps to blend it out a little bit better. Using that same brush, I'm going into tan, and I'm using tan to contour my nose. And I just use a lighter shade because hollow would be a little bit too dark to contour my nose. Now it's time to blush or apply blush. So I'm going to use the hot pink color in my Morphe 35B palette and apply it to my cheekbones. I love blush. I love how it defines my face and adds that color that was lost back into my face. Now for Every Girl's Dream, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in the color Golden Dawn. I'm going to use my Real Techniques setting brush to go into Golden Dawn and highlight above where I put my blush. And look at that, like glow girl, glow away, glow away. And I'm gonna highlight the tip of my nose as well as dip my finger into Golden Dawn and highlight the high bridge of my nose. And using the leftover product on my setting brush, I'm going to apply that to my forehead. Now for my eyebrows, I use the Palladio eyebrow pencil. The dark brown is too light and the black is too dark, so that's why I use both of them. I'm brushing out my eyebrows with the spoolie, and now I'm going in with the black to outline my eyebrows first. After outlining my eyebrows with the black, I take a spoolie and I go ahead and blend out the black. You can see the Palladio, it applies a lot of product, i.e. why it's so like dark, it's too black for me, so I have to blend it out. And then I add the dark brown to the front part of my eyebrow and blend that out, so it makes it look more natural because it's going from light to dark, so it looks more like a, you know, eyebrow, not like tattoo eyebrow. For you. For you. For you. And my natural eyebrow doesn't have a high arch, but I love a high arch in eyebrows, so I use the dark brown to take it up onto my forehead. Not all the way on my forehead, but you know, to outline, over outline my eyebrow and give it a nice, you know, high arch. For you, that's all that I do. Now to conceal my eyebrows, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer in 3.75. I'm using a small concealer brush to go in. Now this product, you only need a very small amount of this concealer because this concealer is, a little goes a long way. That's all I can say. A little goes a hell of a long way. For you. All that I do. And using the leftover product that I have on the concealer brush, I am taking it up onto the top part of my eyebrow and outlining that. Now my personal favorite blending tool is my finger. So I use my pinky because it's the smallest finger to blend out the concealer. The pinky, you know, it's so small, so it like helps to not mess up your eyebrow, because if I was to use my ring finger or my pointy finger, it would take off, you know, some of the eyebrow because it's so big, so it's hard to work it into the actual part of the eyebrow. Breathing for you. Breathing for you. Breathing for you. Breathing for you. I realized I was almost done, so I had to stretch. Back at my Morphe 35B palette, I am using a e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and it's very small, so it helps me to get close to my waterline and blend the eyeshadows that I was using previously to have that eyeshadow effect on the underneath of my eye. After blending out the shadow underneath my eye, I'm going to take a Real Techniques detailer brush and go into this pink shimmer and this light purple shimmer, and I'm going to put it in the corner of my eyelid. Just, you know, I wanted a pink shimmer. I didn't want to go in straight with a gold. I really wanted that pink there to bring it all together. As you can see, it's pink and purple tones. And then I'm gonna go into my Anastasia Glow Kit and use Golden Dawn and pack it on top of the pink shimmer. For eyeliner, I am using my Wet n Wild H2O Proof Liquid Eyeliner. Now this stuff is serious. I say this eyeliner is better than a lot of high-end claim to be waterproof eyeliners. This liquid eyeliner, it does not move, it does not smudge, it does not do anything unless you have makeup remover to remove it. This stuff is serious, not water. Water cannot get this off. So please be cautious when you're using this. Breathing for you. Breathing for you. For eyelashes, I'm using Cherry Blossom in the number 138. I love these lashes because they're just so fluffy and pretty. So using this eyelash glue and my tweezer, I applied the eyelash glue to my eyelash and use the tweezer to actually put the eyelash onto my eye. I like to apply it to the middle first and then secure the back of the eyelash, and then after I secure the back and the middle, I move to the front of my eye and make sure that's secured. Now, I don't have a favorite mascara, but I do use a mascara to blend my lashes with the fake lashes. This eye mascara that I'm using is very old, so that's why I wasn't able to list which one I'm exactly using, but it is by Maybelline. Breathing for you. Breathing for you. For you. That's all that I do. After applying the mascara, I'm going to use the Palladio eyebrow pencil and line my lips. I do have a separate pencil that I use specially just to line my lips. I just like the consistency of the Palladio, dark brown eyebrow pencil. And now using my Anastasia Lip Palette Volume 1, I'm using the color 9 to use as my lipstick. I love all these lipsticks in this palette. I just like how it feels on my lips. Like, it's not too matte and it's not too glossy. It's just like the perfect consistency. It looks really glossy on my lips because throughout the tutorial I had lip gloss already on my lips, so when I applied it, it was on top of the lip gloss, so it gave it this glossy lip, which I didn't mind. But if you don't want that glossy, just know that I had gloss. That's why it looks glossy. And I'm finally done, so let me go fix my hair and be right back. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Peace. Bye guys, thank you so much for watching.